right? So you see here, it says 6 agents are now running in the background, and it's created a list of all the agents that it's got running right here. And now it's saying, for example, I'll notify you when the architect finishes the files and the files land in your vault, right? So these agents are just working in the background, and the agent SEO architect has consolidated the research into Obsidian now. So you can actually write those files into your memory too. So if we go into Obsidian, as you can see, it's now organizing that information into a nice little test, which is pretty cool. And then you can see the progress here. So we've got like the main, these are the agents working on so far. So we've got 3 local agents now working, and it gives you the progress so far. So 1 out of 5 tasks are complete. Now you might want to know, okay, how does Ruflo actually work? So you want to think of it like a restaurant kitchen. There's a head chef, which is the router, and then there are specialist cooks, the agents, 1 for salads, 1 for grills, 1 for desserts. And so you basically got a recipe book here, right? And so you can have multiple agents working on multiple tasks. It's really good for research, content creation, and you basically have a swarm of agents that just go off and do their own thing here, which is pretty powerful. And so that's how to use it, how to set it up, some of the most efficient ways to automate, and you can just leave it running in the background like this. The other thing that I would say here is when you're using this, when you're using Ruflo swarms with Claude, you want to make sure that you specifically tell it in the prompt to use Ruflo. Otherwise, what will happen is it will just use Claude directly for agent swarms, which is not what you want. And then you can see here, the architect is running with all the 5 research sets completing. It's written the briefs and saved them directly to this folder locally. And you can see the briefs being written by Ruflo here, right?